evening, trying the Autosteer on local roads, and kind of try where the boundaries are. So there we didn't have any clear divider, so it didn't really pick that divider up, or the always run into the divider. And here we have so in general I think it behaves quite well under circumstances. So have the red light, so I'll need to disengage. No, it's turning green. Let's see how it behaves through the intersection here. Yeah, very good. Another intersection. This might be a little bit harder. No, not too bad. I guess it's locking onto the car as well. It's good. There's so no real line markings at all at the moment, but we do have a curb. It's moving a little bit over to the curb side here, which is good. Red light, and we're actually gonna make a turn here, so brakes really nicely. I'm disengaging here. So this one shouldn't be any big problem. It's basically a highway with divider and everything. Speed limit is 70 kilometers an hour. Very clear line markings and everything, so it should be good. People might just be annoyed by me going so slow. Not too much cars outside, so out on the road, so I'll probably be okay for now. See how it behaves going through the intersection. We have a few lines, yeah, so no problem. Went right through. So there's absolutely no problem for Autosteer to work on these kind of conditions. Let's see, we have a red light coming up here, so let's see if it turns green or if we need to disengage. as I don't have any cars in front. It looks like we need to disengage. Ah, okay, we're back. As you can see, the lines is moving around a little bit on the instrument cluster, but not too bad. And I guess that's due to the line markings on the road is really clear as well. Hopefully the light stays green all through the intersection here. And it holds very well on the road. No problem at all. Tracks cars in the lane in front with no problem as well. So now I need to change lanes, so I need to take it out of autopilot so I can go the direction I want. Let's see if we can slow it down a little bit so I can will it turn green? No. Okay. So we have an intersection up here with like a little bit more than a 90-degree turn. So and the line markings is really faint. So this is definitely not something that the current version can handle. Here we go again. Can we make it? Yes, it was only yellow. And we have a slight turn coming up, right-hand turn, and then into the intersection. Does that quite well. Maybe going a little bit into the middle, but not too bad. We're coming up on another intersection. First a little bit slight turn to the left. We don't have any cars in front, so I'm disengaging. And we have green light. Let's see how soon I can engage autopilot again. Here we go. As you see, everyone is passing me because I'm going so slow. This is still a 70 kilometers an hour and I'm only doing 50. Okay, tried a little bit to move towards the exit, but kept in line. So the next I'm gonna do is actually disengage, as I'm gonna turn up here. A very, very steep turn. see it is actually picking a bit of the turn up, but not as when it's as steep as this. It doesn't really able to keep turning, which is expected, I guess. Well, let's see. Yeah. I guess this is the most nicest thing. You come up to an intersection and there's a car in front. You don't have to slow down yourself. You just ride up and the autopilot slows down, and when the car leaves you can just keep following. So again, this is basically like an undivided highway. But it's still classified as a local road and only 70 kilometers an hour. And we are coming up on the road that we tried a little bit before, that is kind of going quite a bit up and down, very tight turns, and the line marking is not very clear, so it's going to be a true challenge for Autopilot to see, or the Autosteer to see if it actually works, which I guess we will need to disengage a number of times and then re-engage again, because it is really twisting and turning. So it's going to challenge Autosteer quite a bit. And hopefully there will be not too much traffic, because people are a little bit annoyed with me going so slowly. Stays green, and now we're coming into the lines are gonna merge very soon, and it's gonna be twisting and turning, so I'm going to pay a little bit closer attention here, and maybe even go down 45, just to see if it makes it. So even there's no cars around, so it's a little bit tight on the midline here right now. I have a quite steep turn. Yeah, it makes that going a little bit over the center line. Going back a little bit. Yeah, so now we have a single, only one lane going each direction. This is a very tight turns, and there we go. It went off to the side. I don't really know why, but let's go back again. No cars behind, so I slow it down to 40. Just for it to do some practice runs, I guess. So there's a divider coming up here. I wonder if it's gonna see it. Yeah, no problem. Okay, we have a car coming behind us. Quite good. The car is coming up quite fast, so let's see if we increase a little bit. I probably need to take over. was a tight turn, and it made it. No center line here, so it's moving a little bit back and forth. So I took over not really for it's going over the center line, but just not to confuse the car behind. Which is backing off, probably thinking I'm drunk. Okay, red light. I need no, it keep switches to green. Turns a little bit slow for my taste, but yeah, let's see. Car's coming back. It was working much better than expected, actually. So here we come over. Didn't hesitate too much. Let's see what when we're going down here. A little bit of a correction immediately coming over, but not a big deal. It's driving really nice. Let's see. Yep. Okay, we have a red. A little bit late on braking there, but yeah. Okay. Takes up the road again. Tracks the curbside and the center line quite well. So soon after this traffic light, we're coming up to a roundabout, and I think that will be the end of this nightly demonstration of the HW2 firmware 17.7.2, and it really behaved really good today. I'm really impressed. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much.